Hello, friends. Imagine a world darker than night, where creatures stranger than aliens lurk. Deep-sea oarfish, vampire squid, and anglerfish are surfacing, leaving their hidden ocean homes. Why is this happening? In January 2023, a Japanese fisherman hauled up a 6-meter-long oarfish, snake-like and rubbery, from waters where it shouldn't be. In 2024, California saw 3 oarfish sightings. These deep-sea mysteries are no longer rare, and they're raising big questions. Come, let's dive into this 25-minute journey to uncover why these creatures are coming up and what it means for our planet. Let's start with the ocean itself. It covers 71% of Earth, yet 95% remains unexplored, a vast, alien frontier. National Geographic reports we've mapped more of Mars than our ocean floor. Only 3 people have spent 3 hours at the Challenger Deep, the sea's deepest point, compared to 300 hours by astronauts on the Moon. The ocean splits into zones. The sunlight zone, down to 200 meters, teems with whales, sharks, and phytoplankton, the base of the food chain. Photosynthesis happens here, but sunlight fades fast. By 100 meters, only 1% of light remains, and by 1,000 meters, it's gone. Below lies the twilight zone, then the midnight, abyssal, and hadal zones, each darker and stranger. A 2020 Nature study calls the deep sea Earth's last great mystery, home to creatures we're only beginning to know. Deep sea creatures are like nature's science fiction stars. Take the sea devil anglerfish, with its glowing lure to snatch prey in the dark, or the vampire squid, cloaking itself in bioluminescent ink, eating organic debris, not blood, despite its name. A 2010 science study explains bioluminescence. Chemicals like luciferin and luciferase react to emit light, used for hunting, hiding, or signaling. Yeti crabs farm bacteria on hairy claws near hydrothermal vents, while scaly-foot snails sport iron shells, per a 2019 Trends in Ecology and Evolution. The Barreleye fish, with its transparent head and rotating eyes, tracks prey like a living submarine. Reuters noted in 2025 new vent species discoveries, showing the deep sea's biodiversity thrives in crushing pressure and darkness, but it's fragile to change. Every night, billions of creatures, krill, lanternfish, squid, swim up to feed in the sunlight zone, then dive back to hide. This Diel vertical migration, or DVM, is the largest migration on Earth, outweighing humanity's mass 25 times, per a 2016 Annual Review of Marine Science. A 2024 BBC News report highlights its role in carbon cycling, absorbing 30% of human CO2. During World War II, sonar operators mistook this migration for a rising seafloor, calling it the deep scattering layer. Phytoplankton at the surface feed zooplankton, which larger creatures eat under night's cover to avoid predators like sharks. This daily dance, hidden for centuries, connects ocean layers, but it's changing, and not for the better. Why are oarfish and others surfacing more? In 2024, The Guardian reported 3 oarfish sightings in California, and in February 2025, a live one appeared in Mexico. These fish, normally 1 kilometer deep, aren't disaster omens, as Japanese folklore claims, but climate change victims. Oceans absorb 90% of global warming's heat, per a 2017 science study. Surface water warms, but deep water stays cold, creating layers that don't mix. A 2023 Nature study found 20% oxygen loss in deep waters since 1980, suffocating deep-sea life. Creatures like oarfish migrate upward for oxygen, but surface heat, light, and predators threaten them. By 2100, the abyssal zone could warm by 1 degree Celsius, speeding migrations 4 to 11 times, risking extinction for species we've yet to discover. Climate change is a long-term threat, but deep-sea mining is an immediate danger. Scaly-Foot snails, with iron-clad shells, live near hydrothermal vents, but mining for gold and silver threatens them. A 2022 marine policy study warns the Clarion-Clipperton Zone, a mining hotspot, hosts 5,000 unknown species. Reuters reported in 2025 on advanced mining tech, dredgers and robots that disrupts carbon-storing sediments, worsening warming. A 2020 Nature study estimates deep-sea ecosystems could take centuries to recover. Mining isn't just about losing creatures. It's about destabilizing the ocean's role in absorbing 25% of global carbon, critical for climate balance. Politics fuels this crisis. The UN's International Seabed Authority regulates mining, but no permits exist yet, per a 2023 BBC News report. The 2023 UN High Seas Treaty aims to protect marine biodiversity, but enforcement lags, notes National Geographic. Historical overfishing, like the 1980s cod collapse, shows what happens without action. Some leaders prioritize corporate profits over ecosystems, like India's planned mining off Kerala, reported by The Guardian in 2025, sparking local protests. This isn't just science, it's politics, economics, and ethics intertwined. The ocean's health affects us all, and weak governance puts it at risk. But there's hope. Since 1977, when the Alvin submersible found hydrothermal vents, exploration has unveiled the deep sea's wonders, per a 2000 oceanography paper. In 2025, Greenpeace reported 3 million petition signatures demanding a mining ban. 32 countries, including France and New Zealand, oppose mining, per Reuters. These efforts protect creatures like the Dumbo octopus, dubbed deep-sea ballerinas, and preserve carbon cycles. A 2024 Nature study urges exploration to fuel conservation. Join this fight. Sign petitions like Greenpeace's, linked below. The deep sea is life's cradle, and we can stop its destruction. If you found this informative, like this video, subscribe for more, and check our video on the origin of life in the deep sea, linked below. Thank you.